Hey guys, we're gonna go over the instructions for the week 3 assignments that we got going on here today. Gonna read through it for our activities, April the 6th through the 10th. So you're gonna read the passage, The Stolen Party. We're gonna provide a link to the recording. So pay attention to those footers and notes that provide definitions and explanations of certain terms and elements of that. You're going to complete 2 of the following activities. Lesson 1, what's most essential? Lesson 2, FQR. Lesson 3, what can a character teach us? And then you're going to complete the formative assessment at the end of the slideshow. Lesson 1, there's the passage. You're going to be able to read that. Do not work on questions attached to the passage. Directions. I can summarize what's important in the story. You will complete this activity on the next slide. When summarizing, remember to tell what's important. Tell it in the order it happened. Tell it in a way that makes sense, and try not to tell too much. Stick to what's important. So this is what are the most essential. The characters are your response, Rosara. The setting is your response. The setting of the story is beginning, middle, and end. What happens in the beginning? This happens. In the middle, next. What happened in the middle? At the end, what was the conclusion? How did it end? What happened at the finish, or before it finished? Lesson 2. You will complete the FQR activity on the next slide. When we find ourselves slightly confused in the story, we need to stop and think. Ask yourself, what are the facts I know? What questions do I have? Then you try to read on and respond to those questions or offer your own thinking based on what's happening in the text next. FQR, facts. Facts about the story. Questions. Questions you have. Responses. How are you responding to both of those? Pretty self-explanatory. In lesson 3, you're going to complete this activity on the next slide. List out some of the character traits from the text. Think about when your character acts a certain way and why. Then think, what can this character teach me about living to be a better person? So we got the character's name. You're going to put the character's name. The trait. So think of a trait, a characteristic, something they do, habit they have, or a component of their personality that you like or that they show. What can you learn about having that trait? What can you learn what to do, what not to do, how to emulate that, and how to support that trait. Then you're going to do the formative assessment. And here's one where it says connect the dots between the 16th Street church bombing, the sit-in movement, the stolen party, the connection to each one. What's the big idea? What's the main topic that all of those have in common? And that's all. All right. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'll stay safe. Let me know if you need anything.